So, the 100 best Nintendo games of all time. IGN and Nintendo Life have teamed up for the ultimate ranking of Nintendo console favorites. I think what's important to remember, something that used to be very like triggering for me, I guess is the best way to explain it, is that this is all gonna be personal opinion. I think it has to be. I don't think you could definitively say best Nintendo games of all time, because even if you're taking like Metacritic scores, like those are gonna be biased as well. But let's see. Let's see if there's any stinky things in here. Anything extremely stinky. I think it starts off fine. Yeah, I think that's a good game. You know, depending on what the rest of the list looks like, maybe this should be higher. I think it's a cool game. I think it has a lot of cool ideas. But the thing about Eternal Darkness, Sanity's Requiem, in the age of the internet is if you already know what kind of the things are that are interesting about this game or unsettling, it's not the same experience as playing it back then was. Yes, the internet still existed back then, but in 2002, like, yeah, it's not going to be the same thing. So, and then yeah, we got some couple things here. Star Fox on the Super Nintendo is very much a nostalgia glasses game, for sure. It revolutionized 3D gaming on console, but once again, does that mean it's a great game? It's good. I really like Star Fox, don't get me wrong, but I think that makes sense. So far, I'm seeing a lot of things that make sense down here. Another great game, but I'm sure there's a lot more. And this is, yeah, this is kind of where it gets a little stinky. I'm hoping, you know, that the other kind of Fire Emblem games are on here. But in terms of like recent Fire Emblem games, like if we think about Fire Emblem Engage and we think about I was gonna say Awakening, but Awakening is an amazing game. I think Awakening should be. If it's not, I'll scream, but should be way higher on the list. There was another one for the 3DS that was kind of, it was good because it's a Fire Emblem game, but wasn't the best. But I think this should be higher. And I swear, if below it is a game that is probably definitively worse than Fire Emblem, Professor Layton, I've never played it, so I can't really say. But yeah, then we have like an N64 WWF game, No Mercy. Was it a great game when it came out? For sure. It was a lot of fun. That being said, is it better than Fire Emblem, the Emblem Three Houses? I don't know. What do you think? Am I wrong? You can tell me. If I'm wrong, just tell me. It's okay. I can take it. I won't cry, I promise. But yeah, I mean, definitively no. I think another thing you have to kind of take in turn as well, and into consideration is like, for the time, it was a great game. Does it hold up? I don't know. I don't know. I also personally think there was like way better wrestling games, so I don't know. We'll see. Let's see. We'll keep going. We'll keep going. That was the first stinker I saw there. Diddy Kong Racing, once again, great game. If Mario Kart 64 is above it, I disagree, but whatever. Never played that. Captain Toad Treasure Tractor. Do I think it's better than Three Houses? No, but whatever. Golden Sun, another great game. Another great game. I wonder if they kept it, if they put both on here, or they just kept it with this one. Golden Sun is super underrated, I think, but I think 88 is fine. I don't think it's like the best game ever. Mario Kart Toadstool Tour at 87, or Mario Golf, sorry, Toadstool Tour is the best Mario Golf game, hands down. In my personal opinion, best Mario Golf game. I had so much fun playing this. I still think about it fondly. I think it still holds up, you know. I don't think, I think a lot of GameCube games hold up because they were like 60 FPS and they looked good and they're kind of timeless. So yeah, I think this is hands down the best Mario Golf game. I think that makes sense. Super Monkey Ball, another great game. Never played Beautiful Joe. F-Zero GX. Ring Fit Adventure is, you know, I think it makes sense to be there. I don't think, once again, I don't in any world think that it's better than Three Houses. But that being said, I get it. I think it's such a cool idea to exercise and have like an RPG out of exercising, like getting people to get up and exercise and get strong with a video game. Is, you know, that's as Dr. Chris Alexander would say, you know, that's the power of video games, right? Very cool concept. I wish they would continue to like update it, you know, that would be cool, but yeah, I think it's cool. Whatever. Whatever. You don't see a lot of stinkers here. Mother 3 at 80. That should definitely be higher. I am going to be so upset. I can already feel it. Mother 3 is a great game. You know, we didn't get a proper port of it here in the West. But I think it's a great game. I think it's a great game. It's a lot of fun. It's got a great story. Debatably better than Earthbound. Debatably. I think, like, for personal preference, I prefer Mother 3 over Earthbound. But once again, yeah, I think these are games that should be remade in 3D. You know, I think they're timeless the way that they are, and they're a lot of fun. But port Mother 3, come on. It's such a great game. More people need to play it. More people need to play it. Diddy Kong's Quest. I feel like a lot of people are going to be upset that that's at 78. But then again, yeah, we don't know what's below it, so it's hard to say. Super Mario Sunshine. I feel like there's going to be a lot of upsetting things here. Like, Super Mario Sunshine, in my opinion, once again, like, this is all opinion, but I think is, for me, the best 3D Mario. I have very fond memories of playing it. That being said, maybe that is a little bit skewed. Because when the 3D All-Stars collection came out for the Switch, I played it and I was getting so angry, particularly on two things. One thing was that one level where there's like a bridge and you have to go down and there's like mushrooms. There's a certain like shine sprite you have to get down there, which was like extremely frustrating for me. And then the lily pad thing where you had to get all the red coins going down that kind of like water slide on the lily pads that would disintegrate. So frustrating. So frustrating. But yeah, I mean, Wave Race 64 is better than Super Mario Sunshine. Okay. All right, bro. Come at me, bro. Come at me, bro. Also, again, Live Alive or Live Alive. What is it? Live Live? I loved it. Great game. Was it better than Mother 3, Three Houses, and Super Mario Sunshine? By, like, that disparaging of an amount? No. I swear. You know where it's going to get crazy? Let's just scroll down quick. Let's just take a look. Superstar Saga at 67. Insane. Dragon Quest, what is that, 11? Street Fighter 2 Turbo, Yoshi's Island, Twilight Princess. I'm going to be so angry. Even if, never mind. I probably shouldn't have done this. I get so heated, but like, look at this huge block of games we kind of just went through. Superstar Saga, Dragon Quest 11, Street Fighter 2 Turbo, Mario World 2 Yoshi's Island, Twilight Princess, Black and White 2, which I don't think are the strongest Pokemon games, but Perfect Dark, Donkey Kong 94 on the Game Boy. I don't know. Maybe I'm just biased. That seems crazy to me. Animal Crossing New Leaf at 54 is insane. That is the best Animal Crossing hands down. This whole stream / video is just going to be me scrolling down and getting more and more angry. Luigi's Mansion 3, great game. Not better than half of the games we've scrolled by. Not by a long shot. You can fight me. Luigi's Mansion 1, amazing game. They really nailed the atmosphere and the fun. Luigi's Mansion 2, kind of a stinker. Luigi's Mansion 3 was a good game. But was it better than all the games we scrolled? Than Double Dash? Come on. I don't know. I don't know. I feel like this isn't good. What's my heart rate at right now? 70. I'm at a resting heart rate of 70. Oh, anyways. Let's just scroll down. Let's just look without getting angry. Let's just look. Okay, Smash Bros. Melee. I feel like a lot of people would be angry about that being so low. But let's just see what the top 20 are. Okay, let's keep scrolling down. We'll go down quick. I'll try to bite my tongue. Earthbound at 32 is insane. Thousand Year Door at 29 is insane. Super Mario 64 at 25. 24. Okay. All right. Okay. Hear me out. Hear me out, dude. Hear me out, guys. There's no universe. You watch me just scroll down. There's no possible universe where Donkey Kong Bonanza is better than the majority of games I just scrolled by. Is it a good game? For sure, it's a great game. Is it better than Super Mario Galaxy, Majora's Mask, Mario 64, Pokemon Blue and Yellow, A Thousand Year Door? There's no way. There's no way. I'm sorry if my mic just peaked and you didn't hear any of that, but there's no way. Great game. Great game. All right, we're getting down to the nitty gritty. Great game. Okay. Fire Emblem Awakening. Yeah, I expected that. I think, I think Path of Radiance should be here somewhere, because I think Path of Radiance is the best Fire Emblem game, just narrative-wise. I think Fire Emblem Awakening is probably like second for me. But yeah, it makes sense. New Horizons, I don't think is better than New Leaf. You can fight me. I keep saying you can fight me. If you see me in public and you disagree with me, please don't fight me. I'm a fragile man. Please don't fight me. I will cry. But yeah, New Leaf is better than New Horizons. New Horizons is great. Both can be great, but New Leaf is way better. And New Leaf was where? Like, way up here? Where was New Leaf? Who knows? Who knows, man? Who knows? Wind Waker at 16. Wind Waker is by far my favorite Zelda game. I think it's so good. I think it's timeless. Like, of course, we have like the HD remake now, which is great. But I think even, the original still looks great. I've been playing it on the Switch too. Looks great. By the way, Nintendo, if you're watching this, which you aren't, nobody is, but if you're watching this, bro, just bring over Twilight Princess and Wind Waker HD to the Switch. I'm sure it's not that hard. I'm not a video game developer, publisher, seller, anything like that. I'm sure it's not that hard. Pokemon Heart Gold, yeah, sure. Super Mario Galaxy 2, yeah, sure. Metroid Prime plus remastered, weird flex, but okay. That should be top 10 for sure. Just if this list was kind of going the way that it was, where I'm thinking of like, genre defining games are going to be in the top 10, I think this should be way up there, but whatever. Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. I'm curious. I haven't asked. So I've played every Smash Bros. Don't get me wrong. I'm not a huge competitive Smash Bros. Player. I play for fun. I'm very casual. I play with my 3-year-old, so I'm not very competitive. Is Ultimate better than Melee? I think people would probably say Melee is the better fighting game. I think Ultimate is better than Melee, but I'm probably a little bit biased, I think. Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, I think is a great Mario Kart. Okay. Do I think it's better than half the games we just scroll by? No. Link to the Past? Yeah, for sure. It kind of coined our current, not current because we're kind of in the Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom territory now. But yeah, I think it's basically, what made up the Zelda formula, which I think works so well. For sure, top 10. Super Metroid makes sense. Okay, I get where they're going with the list. It's more of like a defining thing. Because Chrono Trigger, great game. Akira Toriyama designed the characters. Like, come on, man. Ocarina of Time, Once again, I'm going to say Fight Me, but Ocarina of Time is not better than Wind Waker and is not better than Majora's Mask. Of course, Majora's Mask doesn't exist without Ocarina of Time, and that doesn't mean that Ocarina of Time is a bad game. But yeah, it's not better. Tetris. I'm not going to say Fight Me because I feel like people who are big Tetris fans are terrifying and they'll beat me up. But is Tetris better than half the games we scroll by? Like, definitively? Like, for real? I don't know. Please don't fight me. Tetris people are scary. I'll just leave that be. Super Mario Odyssey? Sure. Yeah, great game. Super Mario World? Sure, great game. Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom? Like, okay. Hear me out. Hear me out, bro. Nintendo, Life, and IGN. These are both great games. I also agree that Tears of the Kingdom is better than Breath of the Wild. I think a lot of people don't. I agree with you. Tears of the Kingdom is better than Breath of the Wild. Are either of these games the best Zelda games? Not by a long shot. In my personal opinion, they are not. I think that is insane. I think that's just straight up insane. I don't know. That's upsetting. It's been a while. So the reason I wanted to stream my reaction here is because I honestly don't think I've ever done a live reaction to a list, but they always make me so angry because I know it's not a definitive list. Like, this is IGN and Nintendo Life's list. Okay? Makes sense. Whatever. It's their list. It's not my list. It's not a definitive list. It's not according to ratings or whatever. It's going to be a lot of opinion. But then they kind of go to this thing where they're like, okay, you know, the games that are higher up are genre defining, right? Like, not that. But yeah, like Mario Bros, not that. Oh, maybe not. I don't even know. Zelda Link to the Past. Like, is Zelda Link to the Past better than... I don't know. It's frustrating. I feel like I'm losing my mind. Tetris people, come at me. I don't know. I'm scared now. I'm going to delete this from the internet. I'm going to scrub it from the internet because I am scared of the Tetris people coming for me. Please don't come for me. You're all terrifying. 100%. I feel like my nose is going to bleed. Do you ever get so angry your nose bleeds? Does that ever happen to anybody? You get so frustrated your nose just starts bleeding? It's happened to me. It's happened to me several times. It happens to me every day. That's not true. I do get frequent nosebleeds, which is TMI, but that's not true. That is not true.